Yo guys, it's me Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Wooloos. We are back at it with a third singles match of the GURT Draft League. This week we are up against, I think it's Troy, or Tippy, as his Discord tag has him as, or TP, I don't know, however you want me to pronounce that. And he is the coach of the Bristol Bewears. He's got a very offensive team, I would say. Unlike last week's, who was a pretty defensive with the Registeel and the Toxapex possibility. This week he's got stuff like Crit Kiss. He's got Tapu Koko. He's got a lot of offensive threats. He's got Glastrier, Cobalion, which I don't think are as good in singles apparently, but he's got like High Dragon. He's got a lot. So we'll see what we can do. Good luck and have fun. There we go. Let's try and do this. There we go. So, yep, normal rules. Getting hang of this now. I think my team is pretty much ready to go. I have a little bit of a plan, but we'll see how it pans out. He's got Melmetal as well. That's a fun one to face. I don't actually remember any of my calcs, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know I've got certain things to calc to live and things to die, but yeah, there's the High Dragon I expected. Tapu Koko. Yeah, I expected Tapu Koko. He doesn't have a lot that takes damage from rocks. In fact, he's got maybe 2 that resist, but at least they all get chipped by him. I'm going to lead Miltank anyway. It's got Body Press and Thunder Wave, which is good to use on like Thunder Wave onto the Inteleon or onto the Uxie or even the Passimian, to be honest. Should be okay to have Shiva in the back. The Uxie is going to be a bit of an issue to break through. I think Skorch can do that. So we'll see. Best of luck. I've got a few switch-ins for the Passimian. I don't know what of mine outspeeds that Passimian, to be honest. I imagine Uxie leads. Oh, Passimian. Okay. So this is going to possibly be a straight up KO onto my Miltank. But I think I go for the Thunder Wave turn 1 to get it paralyzed, and then we'll go for the Stealth Rocks turn 2. I should live a close combat here. I'm incredibly defensive. Now I know it's got the possibility to have the ability Defiant. Sensor Scorch could have been a decent switch in straight away, but maybe he predicts that. So here's a U-turn, that's okay. So whatever comes out here, there's the Rocky Helmet chip, that's nice. If it's Tapu Koko, it'd be a wasted turn, which would be really unfortunate. Prober. Doesn't sound like it. There we go. So we get the Thunder Wave onto Uxie. I imagine this is going to Stealth Rock here. So I'll just put my own Stealth Rocks up. There it goes, paralyzed. And I'm going to just hard swap out into my Sensor Scorch, which could do some. It'll pressure him at least. Yeah, there's the Stealth Rocks. So if he's expecting a bug type move, what does he swap into? Persimmon maybe? Swaps back into Persimmon, so let's go for a knockoff. I can't imagine the Yuxi staying in here. Oh, maybe it does. Okay. So we knock off the Yuxi, which is good. What's it got? Leftovers. Okay. A Leech Life should just KO here. Mm-hmm. Let's have a look again. So, Leech Life is resisted by a few things. Flare Blitz would straight up KO the Yuxi from here. And is a pretty safe hit into a lot of things switching in. But it would do a lot of damage to me, so I'm just going to go for the Leech Life for now. Yeah. That's alright. I'm glad he did go for the Inteleon, because that was the one I was a little bit worried about there. Switching into a Flare Blitz. I don't really want to take damage here. I'm going to send out Dolphin. Because I don't think there's anything it really can do to me. Don't know Inteleon's move pool too well. There's a Snipe Shot. Could be a crit Inteleon. Decent damage. And it's Life Orb. Oh, well, so if it's Life Orb, I'm just going to go for the Recover. I've got the defensive Milotic up. Maybe Flip Turn might have been good there in case he swaps into the Tapu Koko. But I think he just stays in with the Inteleon at this point because it dies to rocks afterwards. Yeah. Ooh, there's the crit. That's fine. We use Recover. And we shall recover once more because he dies to me if he does a Life Orb. There we go. Here comes the Tapu Koko. Electric Surge is up. I know I live a Volt Switch. And he might be expecting me to swap into the Excadrill here. So I'm just going to attack him. It might be a bad move. I should live either a physical or a special hit from this Tapu Koko right here. It's just figuring out which one I want it to hit. But Rose Raid is a better switching, in my opinion, right now. Unless he goes for a Brave Bird. Yep, stones. There's the U-turn. That's okay. That's Life Orbed. So yeah, I probably wouldn't live an electric move from a Life Orbed Tapu Koko. I wonder what he brings out. Could be High Dragon. That could be bad from right here. Rose Raid is my High Dragon on, so it's chipped enough that I would pick up the KO. Yeah. I'm gonna swap in Milo because unfortunately Rose Raid doesn't take a Draco Meteor from this range. Or a Fire Blast. So I think Milotic is my best bet against this. Got a U-turn up. I see. Hmm. You can pivot back into Tapu Koko. And he's chipped me down quite a bit at this point. Yeah. So much so that he could probably get the KO on me here. It's difficult to know what to do. I don't want to predict the swap. So this could be a bold play. Oh, he does. Yeah, fair enough. That should KO. Yeah. Damn. That's annoying. It should pick up the KO. Okay, we got rid of the Tapu Koko, but unfortunately Milotic went down earlier than I was hoping it to. Should have swapped in the Excadrill, but here's what it is. Uxie comes out. This is another mon I need to get rid of as soon as I can, really. Let's bring you back out, Center Scorch. Ooh, Trick Room is up. Ready for the Melmetal in a minute. I see it. I see it. Very nice, very nice. I do think you're faster than me at the moment. So I'm just going to go for the Fire Lash. Okay. Because I was just in case he was going for like that U-turn there. And I'm going to do the same again. I am worried about a knockoff from this Uxie. No, he does go for the U-turn. He doesn't really have a safe switch in here for this Fire Lash. I don't think. And Melmetal's the only one he has on his team which is slower, so... there's the High Dragon. Fire Lash lowers his defense. And unless he wants to swap into his Melmetal straight up, which is what he does. Yeah, McGavin, 100% the melt. Oh, it's Inteleon. Okay, so there's the KO for Miltank. And there's Yuxi coming out. Pretty weak. Trick Room is about to end. So let's have a look. What's he got in the back? Persimmon, Hydreigon, and you. Let's go for a knockoff. In case it goes for a U-turn. Oh, it doesn't. It goes for a Drain Punch. Shouldn't do too much. And this should still KO. Now, I know Mienshao can do decent. I just need to chip down 2 of his mons. Melmetal and Persimmon. If Persimmon has a rock type move, I imagine that comes out now. If it doesn't, it'll be Hydreigon out on the field. Quartermark is Persimmon. Yeah, I don't really... Could be U-turn. Do I have a switch in for this? Not ideally, no. What's my speed on these mons? 133, 136, Choice Scarfed, 146. I think this outspeeds it, so 102, 85. Maybe I do just risk the attack here. Let's just go for the Fire Lash. Yeah, it does have Rock Tomb. Okay. Nah, okay. So it does have a rock move. I could imagine this being Choice Scarfed actually. If it is Choice Scarfed, I think I'm pretty safe to swap into Excadrill. I'm just checking my speed tierings. Is right. Yeah, so Excadrill is made to outspeed this. So, what's his switch-ins? He's got Melmetal and Hydreigon. I'm feeling fairly confident for going for a Rapid Spin. To gain speed up. Yeah, there's a Hydreigon. Chips. That's fine. You Rapid Spin it. Get some speed up on you, Excadrill. That's nice. And I'm pretty sure I'm now able to just go for Earthquakes. KO's the Hydreigon. It all comes down to whatever this Persimmon locks itself into as well. Let's go for a... I could go for an Iron Head for the flinches, but I think I'm just better off going for Earthquake here. Ooh. But this is where we get the Chopper Berry. And this shouldn't KO no matter what. There we go. Glad the Chopper Berry did come into effect. An Earthquake here should KO. All 3 minutes left until the end. And then I should be able to win this out with Earthquakes from Excadrill, followed by Close Combat with me and Shao in the back. Should be enough to pick up the KO on Melmel. But it is a Melmetal. It is very annoying to deal with, very defensive, so we'll go for it. Let's go for an Earthquake. Ooh, good damage, good damage. Double Iron Bash should pick up the KO on me. And then we should finish it off with Mian Shao in the back here. With a 100% hitting close combat. There we go. GG's Troy. That was actually a really good battle. Like, it was probably the best singles match I've had in this league so far. Like, really fun. Really made me think throughout the entirety of that. So, and I actually enjoyed it. Like, for a singles match, that was kind of fun. It was fun that it was more predictions and reading than being stalled out by either one or the other. So, and just planning for what you wanted in the end game. Like, I knew I always wanted to get my Mian Shao to be able to win at the end. So I was really happy with how the match played out. Although I could have done with possibly predicting the Thunderbolt from the Tapu Koko the second time it was against my Milotic. I nearly predicted it. And calling the Rock Tomb onto my Center Scorch from the Pessimian, but I think that's when I learned that it was choiced into a move. So otherwise, he would have just gone for a close combat into the Excadrill there, or a Drain Punch as he did. So, as I say, really fun. Thanks for the match, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Where's my... Well, I would. There we go. Cheers, guys.